If you're considering a career change, you are not alone. In my experience working with professionals through career changes over the past decade of my work as a career change consultant, the vast majority of people I've spoken to are actually in the midst of some sort of a transition. So in today's video, I want to share 3 key principles that can help you overcome the inevitable obstacles that you might face when making a major career transition. Let me just start by saying that the people who I've worked with or interviewed on my podcast who have been the most successful in making a career change tend to have 3 things in common: an acceptance of an imperfect start, the ability to bounce back from rejection fairly quickly, and an ability to buy into their own career change story before they try to sell it to others. So let's just go through these one at a time. First, accept that your career change journey likely won't go in a straight line. In fact, getting where you want to go is often clunkier than most of us would prefer. Most professionals I've spoken to have described their career pivots or their career relaunch journeys as having twists, turns, and a lot of detours before they ultimately reach their desired destination. So staying open to these imperfect starts can actually open you up to unexpected opportunities that can ultimately get you where you want to go. Second, you got to be prepared to deal with rejection. I have had a ton of rejections throughout my career. And one of the things that I struggle with, and also one of the things I feel is really important, is to just not take it too personally. Rejection is an inevitable part of any major change process, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're on the wrong path if you are facing a lot of rejection. In fact, your ability to quickly bounce back from rejection is going to be critical. Rejection is sometimes much more about external factors that don't relate to you. So to the extent that you can, just try to avoid dwelling on it too much, not letting it get you down for too long, and instead focus on moving forward. Finally, you've also got to buy into your career change narrative yourself. Before you can persuade others to buy into your new path, you got to first convince yourself that you deserve change in your career. That means declaring what you feel you deserve, what you would find truly engaging, exciting, and fulfilling, and doing your best to let go of your past identity so you can make room for something new. By focusing on the future rather than clinging to the past, you can oftentimes create more space for you to eventually find your dream career. So I really feel that making a career pivot starts with accepting and managing the challenges of a career change rather than trying to avoid them, because it's definitely going to be challenging. Making any major career pivot is typically not that easy to pull off, which is why most people won't attempt it. So if you're embarking on your own career transition journey, just remember to accept the imperfect start. Try not to stay knocked down for too long if you get a rejection, and make sure you're clear with yourself on what you feel is possible. It really starts with these 3 principles, and with enough patience and persistence, you might just turn your dream job into a reality.